Alright. Let's see here. The Forge beta begins November 5th. Says nothing about whether or not we'll be able to play it. And the amazing Ringmaster is available. Alright. Seems to be all the run-of-the-mill stuff. Hello.
Yeah. Well, thank you to you, son. I have recently acquired a beta key for Fallout 76.
Wow, friends in high places, huh?
Yeah. Apparently they were, Bethesda just gave out a bunch of keys, just randomly. I think because, yeah, the 76 beta has been a little bit of a clusterfuck recently. One notable example is, now this is very, very bad. Player speed and movement speed, or player speed and weapon speed are tied to frame rate.
Oh yeah, I think I heard something about that.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, Josh, long time no see.
Yeah, how are you doing?
A lot has happened. Like, a lot.
I heard something about school.
Nope, it has nothing to do with school.
Oh, okay.
I'll explain it to you in DMs, but it's kinda personal, I guess.
Alright. No pressure, like...
Yeah. I just wanted to join in and say, hey, I'm alive, pretty much.
Okay.
What are you guys playing on right now?
I'm playing DST.
Yeah, I'll be joining him in a second. He's playing RuneScape.
Okay. Well, it certainly feels good to, like, have access to the internet and to my PC after over a week, pretty much.
Yeah.
Has it been that long already?
Yeah. I lost access pretty much like Thursday night. So, yeah.
How have the withdrawal symptoms been?
Quite bad. Like, it's not been pleasant.
Now, hopefully that's in the past.
Yeah, and I have some good stories to tell.
That's good.
So yeah, I'll share that with you like tomorrow or later, I don't know. But I'm gonna go, like, get caught up on YouTube and maybe play some Brawlhalla, so see you then.
Tommy.
Well, I'm good though.
Give a tip of starter player.
It's good to see Josh again.
First thing is open the phone app.
I haven't really seen him in a while, have we?
Sorry, Fen. Is it Fenrir? I'm not sure what that means. At the moment I'm looking for Mac Tusk again, if you happen to see something. It's probably not going to be in this biome, but might as well map out the world while I'm at it. Yeah, my new playlist actually lasts almost 3 hours, I think. Just kind of added all the no copyright songs together, even the ones that I haven't updated the metadata on, because I downloaded them all, so that way every time I play I don't have to restream it from the internet. They allow you to do that, by the way. It's not like I'm ripping it off of YouTube or something. Do you need to open the map first? Build a base anyway. You just open the map by pressing tab. There's like not a whole lot of like there's really not much information on the map until you actually start exploring stuff, so like sure, it makes sense to open your map from time to time, but like I'm not gonna say it's gonna change your game play experience entirely. You have no food remaining every winter. Just kill stuff, you know. Up until this point, I've mostly been surviving off of carrots and meat. Carrots are pretty good because they store for a long time, but, you know, berries as well. For the first 20 days, though, like, you shouldn't have a problem finding food, obviously, so. Just pick up all those, oh, there's the handbat. Pick up all the carrots you see, and keep them fresh. And you should have a stockpile of them going into the winter. And then, you know, go ahead and make crock pot so you can make meatballs and stuff. Meaty stew. If you kill some beefalo or a koalefant, you got the large meat. It's good for characters with a big stomach, like WX. Well, once he's upgraded a little bit more, or Wolfgang. Yeah.
Might not be here for a second. I'm gonna launch 76 just to get like the you know,
never mind.
launch things.
You didn't experience the bug, right? The downloading bug. Like that was already fixed by the time you got it.
Yeah, I just got it. I got it a few hours ago.
Right. Okay.
At the time. Yeah, around 9. 3 or 4 hours ago, yeah. That was yesterday, I think.
Yeah, it was kind of big, kind of a big deal. I saw a lot of people reporting it happen.
A bit pissed off that 76 isn't on Steam. Pretty much just shows up.
Wait, they created their own launcher now?
Yeah, they have the launcher for a while. It's for Evil Within.
Oh,
Dishonored.
That was one that first showed up? Wait, the original Dishonored or the new one?
I think.
Okay.
Dishonored 2. Allow access, firewall. It's a fucking verified publisher.
Yeah, I think a lot of, especially game publishers are realizing they want to move away from Steam as a distribution platform.
Excuse me, I'm just fucking deaf at the moment because fuck you, Bethesda.
You're trying to play with Big Fred.
Oh,
really, it shouldn't be that big of a deal to get meat. Kill beefalo, hunt koalefants, like those are two real top ways to find it.
Bethesda, bad first impressions. I ain't even played the fucking game. Why do you have to deafen me, man?
Good evening, Go Hawk. Maybe your computer's sound is turned up too high. Is it maxed out?
Isn't. It's actually like, it's like 45. And yeah, it's quite quiet. Like some games just launch and like they're on max audio settings. You know, 100 everything. Really annoying. That's weird. Discord has changed its task icons again. Let's try icon. For no reason.
I don't think I've installed the most recent update. It seems to update every day, so I just ignore it now. It updates whenever I restart my computer, which can sometimes be as long as a month.
Really? You only turn on your PC every month?
I mean, usually I end up restarting it when I either need updates or if it crashes, so... Oh, okay, we got some Mac tests here, excellent. Hopefully... Yes, excellent. I froze him, first hit. This is amazing. These are the types of things I dream of. And got the TAM. But no walking cane, which is actually what I wanted. TAM is nice, but I would have rather had the walking cane. Thank you very much. So that's one Mac Tusk. I don't think there are going to be any others in this forest. There might just be one in this entire world. which would be a shame. Hey, Dogmaster. Hopefully I can get my walking cane here before winter ends. I also would like to kill Colossus, but it's going to require some more exploration. Probably have to trace out the mosaic again. Too bad I already walked around it during the autumn. I'll have to keep this in mind in the future. Avoid exploring the mosaic in the autumn because you're probably just going to end up doing it again next season in the winter. Which becomes a little bit redundant. Should go ahead and heat up my thermal stone here. Let's find a tree that's not going to burn down the entire forest when I light it on fire. This might do. Oh my goodness, my Magiluminescence. It's getting a bit close there. Yes, there are a couple of biomes here that I definitely haven't explored yet. Let's just take the road here, I think. Oh, there might be Bee Queen around here. I should just figure out where that is. So, oh, here she is. Yep, she was somewhere around here. Yeah, I just passed the hive without noticing it. Hopefully I can find some more Mac Tusks, but in case I don't, at least I know where one is. And by the end of the winter, if I farm it regularly, I should have a walking cane. It's a bit unfortunate I didn't get it right away, but better than not finding it at all. It has like a 50% chance of dropping, so it wasn't unreasonable to expect to get it. People pin their lottery dreams on less. There was a rather interesting figure that I during that big lottery, I forget if it was Mega Millions or the other one. Apparently, people spend more on lottery tickets than they do on pretty much all other entertainment combined, such as sports, video games, movies, all that kind of stuff. Spent more on lottery tickets.
There's a lot of gambling.
Yeah.
It's weird when you it's weird when you say it out loud, but raffle tickets are basically just like innocent gambling in a way. Cause yeah, like if you play a blackjack a lot, then you'll probably look down upon it as you know, you gamble, you waste your money. When you play a lottery ticket, you're seen as normal.
Is it?
It's the same. Well, if you you know, I don't know. You know what I'm getting at, don't you? Because lottery tickets, it is a game of chance that requires money if you're when you can buy, pay money to get money. Chance.
So usually, like, lotteries are considered to be a tax on the poor, but alternatively you could see it as a license to dream.
There's a bunch of like food out here to picking this up.
Yeah, France was on last night and actually built quite a nice base. Well, by my standards, I know. My standards are pretty low. Like, you build a handful of chests and I'll be impressed.
Just task manager.
How many monitors do you have? Does your dad have more?
He has one. There's also another one that I don't think he uses.
Oh,
Next
really?
to kind of Rockstar, I think it is.
I don't know what I would do without my multiple monitors. I'm so used to them at this point. I had 2 for like 3 years, and then last year I upgraded to a 3rd one. I use all 3 of them now, and they are pretty amazing. I can have Discord open on the left side, OBS, and stream on the right side, and the game playing in the center.
I wouldn't mind having that for like, so I'm playing a lot of old school RuneScape now. I wouldn't mind having that so I can like have a video playing on the left, you know, RuneScape on the right, so I can just like multitask while I don't know, like mining copper and tin and stuff like that. And not constantly alt tabbing.
Yeah, it definitely cuts down on the alt tabbing.
Mm.
Haven't found class, obviously. Wondering if I'll even have the right tools for it. Need a new ham bat. Other than that, it's maybe a second thermal stone would be good.
Mm.
You don't need a lot. And I have a lot of thulecite armor and stuff, so armor's fine. But I would like the walking cane. Didn't get as many gears this time as the last time I ran the runes either. I think it's because I didn't knock down as many of the broken clockworks. I might focus a bit more on that in the future.
Well, seems like Payday 2 has finally come to an end. After completing the final heist, you unlock a cutscene. It seems like
I thought it
is the
was
end.
kind of a multiplayer game.
Yeah, it is.
Does it have a single player campaign or something as well?
Oh no, it's just like there's heists that do have you know, a sort of storyline connected to them now.
Oh. It's a more recent development.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pick this mandrake up over here.
And it's weird because it seems like something's missing. Like it's the end, but it really isn't. Strange.
Hey, Franz.
Deeper that we've missed. Hi, Franz again.
I found a Mac tusk, by the way. I know we were looking for one last night. Found it over there by the moonstone. In that forest. Okay, while I take a moment to warm up here, I'm gonna look at the map again. Wait, do you think the mandrake will get set on fire? Doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, so I need to map out Deciduous again to see if the Kloss loot sack is there. I think that's the next order of business. I'm going to assume that I'm not going to find any more Mac tusks. Have you seen the new mandrakes in Hamlet?
No.
They're basically the equivalent of bunny men, but they hate you for carrying veg on you instead of meat.
Where, from what you just said, and I can imagine a massive fuck off mandrake.
Oh yeah,
With legs.
they're big.
Oh god.
You can join, France. Hop right on. And good evening to Pedro as well. I regret to inform you that I still haven't had anybody build a lightning rod in the space, so it's probably going to burn down at some point.
Oh come on,
At least
Resident Evil.
No, I'm not insane.
No, 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 no!
That's your insanity, man.
No, I'm...
Oh well, I guess I'm down. I'm a little bit low, like 82. But there's Mandrake.
Wait
You
a
know.
second. Wait. Can I kill it?
I wouldn't try it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go continue exploring.
I'll need to go with you.
Oh wait, is my temperature really
While
low?
dying.
I know. Wait, here, I'll just light something on fire for you. You can stay by that.
Thank you.
Same password? Yep. You built 2, France? Oh, I completely overlooked it. Couldn't see anything in the dark, and I really haven't been back to the base since I started tonight. Hopefully I have enough gears to like power through Kloss. I shouldn't take too much damage. Like you can do it without taking any damage, but during the second phase, it's easy to like fall into the trap of the first phase or the pad. Oh, I gotta chase these deer. Okay, when morning comes, I've got to run those deer into a tree because I need the antlers. In the meantime, let's light a tree on fire here. Get ready for tomorrow morning. Too bad I can't cook meat on a burning tree. Okay. You will be terminated. Let's see if we can get them to run into a few more trees here. That's decent enough. Alright. Yep, there's our Mandrake. And you dead. I bring gifts. Don't cook it into a Mandrake soup. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that I mapped both of these biomes out before winter. In the future, I think I'll have to seriously reconsider exploring these biomes because there's not a whole lot of benefit to it. Like, obviously, I don't need to be in here for the mole worms. You can find them elsewhere, especially if you start looking from day one. And then you're going to need to explore probably Mosaic and Deciduous during the winter for Kloss, so I could optimize my time by not wasting it exploring these biomes. I probably should also go back first to kill Tusk again before I head over to the Mosaic. Okay, where's base? What we got in here?
Get here, get current. No, brought me a cattail, not meat. Wait a second. It's dirt pile here.
Food. Food pile.
Okay.
I'm just gonna briefly run up to the Tusk again, see if I can get it. Oh, you ran into Bee Queen too. Server has a password, yeah. The reason this is so important is like any future exploring I do will be massively accelerated if I get the cane. So. had to be at the end of the world here, didn't it? Are they not back? I thought for sure they'd be back by now. Nope. That's proving to be a bit of a waste of time then, isn't it? Yeah, it's like at the end of this world. And I gotta go walk to the other end to find what's his face? Loot sack for class. Oh well. It's out of my hands.
Hey!
Yeah, so you managed to not exceed normalcy.
So that's like the best drop I've ever got, because most all my drops were usually just garbage, like a white shirt.
It's still replacing a common drop, but yeah, you get 4 skins instead of 1 during the Hallowed Knights event. Now we run back.
Mad love, mad.
Don't we all? It's my world, though.
Mad love gloves, waffle
So if
boots.
you find a cane, I get the cane.
Oh.
If I don't have a cane, nobody has a cane. Okay, where's the other? Okay, other deciduous. I actually haven't explored fully. Those pumpkins still haven't spoiled. The pumpkin lanterns, I should say. Because there are also just regular pumpkins during Hallowed Nights that spawn in the world. I really wish I could disable examining things with a mouse cursor. It's seriously annoying when you're in a forest at night and you're trying to, or even during the day, you're trying to click to move so that way you can open the map while you move at the same time. It does me no favors. We need a mod for it a little bit, like quick drop. Which allows you to do cool things like make fire farms. Or DST's equivalent of a fire farm. Wait, what was that? Is that something I... Yeah, wow, that's annoying. Apparently Discord reset something. All of a sudden when I'm muting myself, now it makes a sound.
That's weird.
Why is my name familiar? I don't know. You've seen it somewhere before, I suppose. The looking is always the worst part. I'm a man of action. And walking around looking for stuff does not thrill me. Hey, bear. I'm that guy. Never want to be that guy. Yeah, at the moment, for those who might be newly joining, I'm on the quest to find additional Mac Tusks and the Class Loot Sack. So far I found 1 Mac Tusk. It did not give me a walking cane. And it's already day 26, which means he should have respawned at this point. But I have to go over there and farm it again. I really wish there were additional, like, I think when you, like, the number of Mac Tusks in a world should be dependent upon the size of the world. If you choose a large world, come on, give us 3 Mac Tusks. Don't be cheap. Like, most likely the reason you're playing such a large world is because you're playing with other people too. Otherwise you just won't get enough walking canes for 6 people. Should enable that mod, I suppose, in the future that guarantees you 3 Mac Tusks. Just, it's kind of common sense, I think. Getting some food while listening to the stream. I'll try to keep you updated verbally. I think there's really some doubt in my mind now whether or not I'll be able to get everything done that I wanted to get done this winter.
Yes, do that.
I am running out of time. Oh, that's why I seem so slow. Was not wearing my Magiluminescence. Yeah. I suppose the loot sack's gonna have to be in the mosaic again. That way I have to walk to the other end of the world to get to it. Because I mapped out the deciduous here. Snacking on leftover Halloween candy? What's your favorite? Come on, it's gotta be candy corn, right? There's nothing more Halloween than candy corn.
We do have candy corn in Britain.
Is that strictly an American thing?
I think so.
Like, what sort of candies do they use there? Like, what's your British equivalent of candy corn?
Actual food, like, you know, sweets.
Apples?
Apples, fuck off. If anyone gives me apples, I will take that as an insult and tell them to go fuck themselves.
Brutal.
You do not give a child apples Halloween.
And now if you expect them to be happy about it.
Yeah. No, you just don't. I'm celebrating Halloween so I can get free sugary crap. Not healthy stuff. What do you think about
Raisins? Raisins is another common health food.
Right, yeah. Raisins.
But they box them up so cutely. They have those little tiny, like,
yeah, they're healthy though.
1 centimeter by 2 centimeter boxes.
I don't care how good raisins taste. I don't want them. I want, like, double deckers. Oh yeah, you don't have double deckers, you poor fucks. Right, imagine a chocolate bar, but with, oh, what are the layers again?
Your favorite candy is Butterfingers, but leftover Skittles is good as well. Hey, Skittles are better than M&M's in my opinion. But
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
might be a little bit controversial.
Well, you know, a double decker is 2 layers. One layer is like sort of crispy cereal, another is nougat.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen that over here in the States.
Yeah. It's a British thing. It is made by the Cadbury company. And you guys don't really have Cadbury, do you? You have Hershey's.
They're those Cadbury eggs, but I've heard that those are not true Cadbury eggs, so...
How about they?
Not a big fan of candy yourself, Go Hawk? Are you a fan of the apples and the raisins? Is that what you get? Is what you give out during Halloween? You make a lot of children sad.
If you are there humbugs in America the year can there?
I don't think I've never heard of it.
Oh, they're really nice.
Oh boy. Whoop. Now where is he? This is a terrible thing to try to do with just magiluminescence. Trying to hunt. Hunting the blubber.
Usually flavored with peppermint.
What, are you kidding me? No. Ay, ay, ay. No walking cane again. No tusk. You guys are brutal. RNG. Zest, why have you deserted me? Why have you forsaken me? They don't celebrate Halloween where you are, Gohawk, or you just don't choose to yourself?
Nope.
How can you hear a
Here's
Mac Tusk? I
McTusk.
just killed it.
Yeah, that might be the.
And it yielded nothing, so waste of time.
Come on, just. What you do is you put your foot on its head, and you start pulling out its teeth, and there you go, you can make a nice can. But no, just
Yeah.
vaporize it and nothing.
Maybe there could be a trap that you would set that would guarantee you some drops.
Teeth puller, yes.
It's a personal thing? Okay. France, are you located in the US? Otherwise I can sort of understand if your connection is bad if you're in a different country. But then again, Rickety does connect, so I don't know how he manages to pull that one off. Because my connection introduces like an immediate 70 milliseconds just jumping from my
Magic
place.
and a good connection.
You're right. I suppose if you have a good connection on your end, it's gonna make things a lot easier. How many Mac Tusk in this build so far? I've only found one. There.
Yeah, that
It's-
explains a lot.
Right at the very tippy tip of this terrible world.
Yeah, France is from Brazil.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Connecting across hemispheres. Oh, that's fine. Alright. That was a disappointment, but let's check out the mosaic here. While there's still some winter left. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I'm just getting crappy RNG. You're not gonna get a walking cane. At least I have my magiluminescence. It makes things a little bit less boring.
Did Neon Rider get banned?
I don't know. Somebody said he left. Was it a banning?
I'll sec. Hey. No bans.
Wait, did Rim contact you about that? I think it was Rin who asked me.
Someone just asked in Gaming Jackson who have Neon.
Oh, Rin asked me earlier today, and I didn't know anything about it. Okay. I think I'm just about in the mosaic here, so keep your eyes peeled for loot sack.
Apparently it isn't. Oh, why not?
So there's what?
He put fucking god, dumbass.
Good.
Oh, guess what he posted?
I have no idea.
On accident. It's Japanese and it'll make you want to die.
You completely forgotten how to play this game at this point. Never had time to play it in the past 3 months or so. I just watch streams and chill.
Apparently, Neo accidentally posted hentai.
And that's a bannable offense? Oh, like legit?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Gohawk, in that case, you know, just... There's nothing quite like hands-on experience, and I mentioned this in the past to the detriment of people watching me. The fastest way you're going to improve at the game is actually playing it. There's only so much you can sort of pick up by watching others. There's like a lot of little subtleties that just aren't obvious, it seems like, at the outset. Oop. Might actually get the moon rock here. There's an asteroid event happening. Let's hope I don't get hit, because that's pretty serious if you get hit by these things. Especially considering I don't have any armor. Oh wow, this mosaic goes on forever. I didn't even realize it went this far out. So there was definitely stuff here to explore. I'm not sure how I feel about the Coloss loot sack. It's obviously not as bad as fishing for stuff, or like fishing for the desert goggles. That is just completely mind-numbing. At least I'm moving here, right? At least there's some action. But it's up there. It is up there. In terms of things, or bosses, especially for Reign of Giants. Not Reign of Giants, A New Reign. These bosses, they can be a little bit tedious. Antline was added, just as Coloss was added, and both of them require a good amount of RNG to like ultimately deal with them. Because you need the desert goggles to kill the Antline, and well, you don't. I think yeah, you'd have to be some sort of masochist to try to kill Antline without a desert. What is it called? Desert goggles. And the same thing here with Coloss. Like you have to find this randomly spawned loot sack. And there's no guarantee you're gonna find it before winter's over, so. You rounded the mosaic and it's infinite? We might have different definitions of what infinite means. Infinity should not have an ending point, or a point of termination.
It seems like no one noticed what, Neon put. I mean, personally, if I feel like instantly deleted that shit and nobody noticed, I wouldn't mind it personally. I don't know what you think though.
I'm still a little bit confused. Did somebody ban him after all?
No, he left.
Oh, okay.
It seems like no one noticed though. So. I don't think I'll be joining that. I'll see if I can give him a kick up the ass when I go back to school though. See if I can convince him.
I'm very literal. Wait, is this the use of literal, the incorrect use of literal?
Literally.
Where people use it instead of figuratively when they're not supposed to? Am I literal? Oh, there's a tall bird. I'm not sure. I tend to care about definitions and stuff, so. Like, I don't want to be using the incorrect word for something. There. That just demonstrates how inarticulate I can be. But I was trying to demonstrate my intellectual superiority. At least in terms of vocabulary.
Very IQ to understand your stuff together.
String theory. How about singularity? Have you ever heard of the concept of programming an AI that has a goal of making as many paper clips as possible, and how that would be a net or potential problem for humanity, because the AI would prevent itself from being turned off, because if you turned it off it would prevent it from making as many paper clips as possible.
Oh, so I basically just murder people. Yes.
Well, I thought it was kind of interesting because I take it you've seen like Rick and Morty and stuff. There was a good example of an AI behaving badly in that show when the car is trying to keep Summer safe as the goal, and you'll notice it goes to extremes, which is like a common concern with AI, is that it won't understand sort of like nuance, and it will take every effort possible to achieve its end goal. The mosaic is massive. Yeah, it is long. It's a massive stringy mosaic. The sad thing is, like, I think I've explored a lot of it, and I still haven't found the Kloss loot sack. Well, this has been a very dull winter. I guess at least I got the Tam. Let me just double check here. Apparently in this entire world... Oh, wait, I did pass it. Right, there it is. You have 2 tall birds. Okay, good thing I took a look here. Okay, found the Kloss loot sack. Maybe I can still do this winter. I mean, we've got like half the season left, so... Feeling a little bit better about that then. I would still like the walking cane first, though. I'll also have to get another lantern. Because I like to have 2 lanterns set up since I don't have a star color staff. I need living logs for the star color staff, right? That's the reason I don't make it when I rush. Pretty sure that's a good reason that I don't make it. I think it's the living logs. I also need another hand bat.
I'll be right back. The child's calling me.
Yeah, apparently Discord got completely reset for me somehow. Because now all the sounds are playing again. And I purposefully turned those off because... when you have a lot of people joining and leaving, it becomes a bit annoying to hear that constantly. Those joining and leaving sounds. Say no to bats. Should I kill a beefalo here? Do I need a beefalo? I guess I can kill one on the way. I'm assuming there's some meat left at the base, but could be wrong about that. Too bad I can't throw backpacks in the fire. Alright, what am I doing here? Oh wow, actually starving. Legit. You heard a big collision or something and pets were freaking out? In my server or in real life? Or... Okay. Thanks. I'll use 2 of these for a handbat, I guess. Hey ho hum. Alright, what else? I was gonna kill the Mac Tusk again. Okay, let's do that first. Hopefully it has returned. Yeah, apparently there's only one in this entire world. Which blows. I hate it. Every single time. How am I missing my exit here? It was in real life? Somebody was swatting you, huh? As I heard that was like a thing. Was it with Dr. Disrespect, where somebody was shooting at his house with a BB gun or something like that? So it's not exactly swatting, but it's still pretty scary. Just answer the door with your hands up so they don't shoot you. Dark? Too dark? I don't know. Yeah, so I've got Mac Tusk on one side of the map, and the Colossus Loot Sack on the other side of the map. And here I am, rubber banding back and forth between the 2 of them. It's pretty suboptimal at this point. Back to lurking? No worries. I appreciate the lurkers too. As I myself am a lurker most of the time. I'm just waiting for it not to be night. Guess I'm gonna have to keep better track of days here. Because Mac Tusk is not back, which means I wasted. Yeah, wait, what? Okay, that's a pig. For a second there, I thought that was little Mac Tusk. Okay, well, that was a wasted night. Let's get on the Colossus thing then. This seems to be pretty pointless here. Although this is going to suck not to have the walking cane. I'm trying to remember if the last time I used the walking cane, I'm pretty sure I did. And the walking cane definitely makes it easier to avoid his attacks, because you can just switch between it and the handbat. But, I guess, this keeps things interesting. Let's see how well I fare without one. I'm guessing it's something like construction across the street. There isn't anyone working there right now, but we didn't see anyone who looked injured. Yeah, it could just be some stuff falling over because it was improperly placed, or wind, or maybe even animals. Wild animals. It reminds me, one night, because you always sort of, you can imagine things in the dark. And there was this one night where I was like approaching the house and it was kind of dark around it. I thought I saw something there. I was like, nah, there's nothing there. And it turns out there was this really black, medium-sized dog. and I just like flat out hollered at it because it was scary to me. You know, it's just sort of out of surprise. That was an interesting experience, though. Like it's been pretty much unparalleled in my life, I would say. So. Turns out the dog wasn't like feral or anything, so I wasn't in any danger. Yeah, you know, that's a scary kind of thing. A wolf. Think about it. Your imagination can really run with that. I'm over here to get one of the antlers. I thought they were... should be laying around here somewhere. I should have picked one up. There we go. Here's one. And then I need to go down and get more light bulbs and make a second lantern. Then I think I'll get some gear and we'll be ready to go. We've got a good supply of thulecite suits and stuff, so I just use that. Welcome back.
Will be coming off. Say it's nearly 2 o'clock. Sports soon. So I hope everyone has a good night.
Alright. Have a good
Have a good day, everyone.
And he's gone. Is that seriously the nearest cave? I missed one. Damn it. There's like one right where I came from. Never mind. We'll go down to the savannah. Am I here all alone? No, okay, France is still here. Would be terrifying. I was guessing this. Oh, okay, that's the previous message. I already read that. The mind can definitely play tricks. I was chased by a raccoon once as a kid. Hope it wasn't a feral raccoon. I didn't think... Don't raccoons usually run away? That would make me concerned immediately. You got a raccoon chasing you. Like, why would it be chasing? Is there something wrong with this raccoon? Because of the insanity? I can lend you my TAM, I don't need it anymore. I was playing on a swing set and thought a cat was in the bushes. Turns... Oh, it was a rabid raccoon there. I should have went ahead and read the finish. The rest of the sentence. Yeah, that can be a bit dangerous. I'm trying to think. It reminds me of Harry Potter. With Sirius hiding out there by the swing set. I think it was a swing set. It was a merry-go-round, maybe? Maybe that's what it was. Reminds me of that. Yeah, your performance is bad. It shows red for me as well. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, sadly. Like, this is legit the only internet connection I have access to, so. Oh, thermal durability? Yeah, my thermal stone's down to 25% as well. They usually last a season, and then second season I tend to have Berger's fur, so it's not as necessary. Your stepdad shot it in the front yard. We live in the country, so there isn't an animal control. Yeah, that's me too, man. Animal control is you and you're 22. At least for the smaller stuff. I don't think anybody would be foolish enough to, like, take on a bear or something, but who knows? There have been a couple of rabid animals, but they were like, I've only heard stories of them because it happened before I was kind of like old enough to understand it. I was really young at the time when it happened. But we've got some stories. Alright, new lantern. I wonder if I should go up again and check on Mac Tusk. That's worth my time. There. I'll promptly forget about that gold. What else? I'm not gonna need pig skin if I'm gonna take thulecite. So got the antler. Sadly, my handbat's going a bit bad at this point. There's just too much food here. Oh, nice, France. You got the skin as well, don't you? The new one. Did you know I could repair the thermal stone with the sewing kit? Yeah, but repairs 50%. I don't have any sewing kits at the moment. I haven't been gathering silk or anything. Wait, give me that, bastard. Trying to steal my thermal stone from me. Cat's got nerve. Gotta give the little bundle of joy credit. Yeah, one last attempt here. Oh, we're gonna have deer clops. I don't want deer clops to get involved in my class fighting. That would really suck. I could have to blow off the entire fight. Yeah, in the long run, it's easier to make sewing kits by far compared to spending stone on thermal stones all the time. I guess for me, the thing is that I usually don't use thermal stones and the STA. Once I get the hibernation vest. I tend to like the hibernation vest better. I might change my mind. I've changed my mind on my preferences before, but for now, let's say. Wrong way. So that's the thing. Maybe I should wait until after Deerclops attacks. What is it? Is it usually day 31 or day 32? I'm terrible at the little numbers. I'm like, yeah, end of winter, that's when I can expect him. But he usually arrives on a very particular day. Okay. Yep. There we go. Oh my god. We got the tusk. Got the tusk. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Well, I'm glad I went through with it. It's a pretty big milestone here. The first tusk of the game. First walking cane of the game. If I am going to wait for deer clops, I'll just go out and get some cactus to... That way I don't have to use gears to boost my sanity. Even though I should eat more gears, because it will upgrade me. I'm only at max 200 health. I can double that. You have to leave France? It was impossible. I mean, maybe I'll have better luck tomorrow. Still should be playing it. The beta for Forge doesn't start until what? Like 4 days from now, so I'll be continuing this world hopefully up until that point. I don't think anything changed on my end. I could just quickly check my ping here, just to make sure that all of a sudden I didn't like see a spike in terms of latency. Oh, and I can't wait until I actually get the furnace. Having to light fires is so last year. Got anything here good for fuel? Hey! How's Fallout 76 been? Have they improved it? Or are the bully hunters still after you?
I don't know, because today the beta didn't open up because they're fixing stuff.
Oh, there was no beta today. I thought Rickety was... He mentioned that apparently... Oh! We got... Crap. We got deer clops. Ooh.
Hold on a sec, I'm lagging really bad.
I'm deer clopsing very bad. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Day 30, yeah. I knew it was sometime around here, but I guess I'll just have to use gears then. Oh well, it's not all bad. I'm not gonna have shadows chasing after me. I've got the stone thoroughly charged. Probably should look for large attacker incoming. No. You'll do fine. I want a nice forest, that way I can burn down trees when I get cold. There we go.
Oh, I'm back and hopefully not as laggy.
You sounded fine on my end, so... Was it just me being laggy?
Yeah, you sound really laggy on me.
Interesting. The Discord says my connection is solid, so... Not sure what that's about.
Let me try closing some stuff. If it'll let me, can I please close the desk launcher?
Like the new Icebox skin?
Which icebox skin?
The grave one. I forget exactly what it's called.
Oh, is it a coffin?
Yeah. It has the bats.
I don't think it works good for an icebox.
Would it be a better
But it
chest?
does look cool. I don't know, maybe a chest, maybe something else. I don't know.
So Deer Clops, once again, pulled a classic boss spawn on me. And spawned, and I don't know where he is. And that sucks. Like, the only thing worse than needing to deal with an impromptu boss is having to deal with one that wanders away from you and won't fight you immediately. And I obviously want to kill him because I need the eyeball, so... What the hell? Seriously? Oh, there he is. Okay, nice. Hey there. Yep.
Ooh, should I add diarrhea in my disease mode?
Is that gonna get censored? Crap. Didn't pay attention to my magic luminescence and it burnt off me. There you go. Luckily I built the second one. So now I can only do 3 hits. That was sad. Should get a road. If I was on a road, I could do it, right? Oh well. Life is funny, life's a mess. Hey, I was able to... Oh, okay. Just as I said I was going to get 4 out of that, I wasn't. So there you go. Alrighty then. Still got the meat. And we'll have the walking cane when I get back. Oh wait, I didn't actually need to drop that. I put on a thermal through sight suit. You like the nice the HP bar, France? It's called Epic Health Bar, I think. And I would highly recommend it because it makes the game more entertaining for everybody. Because you, as an audience, have a better idea of how close I am to getting beat by it, or vice versa, right? What would it be like if your character didn't have a health bar? You'd have no idea when I was running away from Shadow Split Monkeys with 5 health. I should have done it on the road. Road would have definitely given me enough boost, right? That's like 30%. Did I just hear hounds? Yeah, that's definitely hounds. Something's coming. Yee boy. What are we gonna do? Trees. Need a tree. My kingdom for a tree. The hits just keep on coming. Hey, it's full moon. Too bad I can't get Glamour. Me and my friend were beginners of the game. Deerclops always surprised us, and we were unprepared the first time we actually prepared for him. He somehow dodged us, and we never found him. We were searching all over for him. 2 days. You never found him. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I just used the cheaty thing. You can use it in any game, so I don't consider it to be too much of a cheat. What is it called? It's the map utility. You can just zoom out in any game. It allows you to see like a ton of stuff. Which, like I said, seems a bit cheesy, but since it's a client mod, it's not like you can't use it on like public servers even. So Clay isn't going to do anything about it. I'm not going to consider it to be off the table. And it is just good for finding bosses. That's what I usually use it for. Happened to me. Oh, that's right. We're right next to the Glamour statue. Cool. Okay, there we go. For once, Glamour was easy. Didn't have to run halfway across the map. Okay, right. We need alchemy. 2 gold. So which skin do I go? Do I go with Goat's Head Kid? I think I should go Goat's Head. It's got a little bit more prestige to it at this point. Alright, now I just need to get my other Magiluminescence back. Although, realistically, I probably am not going to use it during the fight. Right, there it is. So let's not. I'll just load up here on Thulocyte suits instead. Put the the other stuff away. Got the 2 lanterns. I just need another thermal stone here. Is this a gold pickaxe? No, okay, it's a normal one. Excellent. Oh, I don't have any flint. Why is the flint always gone? Running a little bit low on twigs and the grass at this point, which is not good when it's winter. Didn't I leave my torch laying? Oh, did the cat coon steal it? Does the cat coon steal a torch? Never mind. Oh yeah, I went and got the weather-beaten torch. Decided to splurge on it. So now that's the thing. Please feed your bird. Okay. I was going to, and then I forgot about it when the hounds came along. Okay. I'll ditch these stones and pick up the antler, and I should be good for Kloss here. Oh, the bastard, he's gonna kill Glamour. Die, Catcoon. To feed your meat to a bird. Wait, does this bird accept food when it's full moon? What? You can feed a bird when there's a full moon? Oh no, it's just because it was starving. Okay. That must be what it was. Okay, do we have everything? Oh, worth a try anyway. I say, let's do it!
This is going to be beautiful. Diarrhea in the game. It's what everyone's always dreamed of.
Hey, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. Does this also mean that characters are going to poop?
Only
Like
when I have
beefalo?
diarrhea.
Hmm. How are you gonna make that work for Wilbur? He's already a pooping monkey.
He'll poop even more.
Fair enough. I should grab some twigs and grass here on the way over.
I know I should be doing homework because it's due at midnight, but I don't want to.
Yeah, it's like when I know I should make a video for YouTube, but I don't want to.
Except, you won't get an ad if you don't make a YouTube video.
No, I just lose relevance.
Technically, there are 2 assignments due at midnight, and they're both big ones.
You submit them electronically?
Mm-hmm.
Just realized the only source of food I have are gears here. Well, that works. I suppose that works fine. How long do you think it'll take to finish?
Half an hour?
Oh. Well, I
When
mean,
I said big, I meant point-wise.
right. Okay. Well, you know you'll feel better if you complete it early, but... Interestingly enough, procrastination seems to have its own rewards, but it really doesn't make sense for them to do so, because it usually works counterproductive to your goals. Let's see if we can find that loot sack. It sucks that my handbat's this. I should have crafted another one when I was back there at base. Well, never mind. We're gonna do it with the broken handbat. It's like 75% efficiency.
Oh yeah, did you see the message I sent you about the Fallout beta?
Yeah, I just didn't get around to responding to it because I was busy.
Understandable.
Okay.
What you think though?
What do you mean? What do I think about the beta?
Do you want to try it?
That's a good question. The thing is, like, we're gonna have the Forge beta pretty soon, so that might really interfere.
Good point.
To be honest about it. If you have somebody better that you think would appreciate it, would not begrudge you reallocating your resources.
The only other person that, like, I could think of who would be interested can't download it because of his internet.
Right. If I'm not really responsive right now, it's because I'm fighting claws, so.
Ah.
You boy. Let's get back here to the light. This is the next part is going to be a little bit challenging. If I have to like try to kill him and he's jumping at me with just 2 lanterns, I think. So I might just like stall a little bit here, make sure we don't get down to halfway before morning. I mean, so far things have gotten really well. I don't think I've been hit a single time. I just realized I don't have a pan flute. Oh well. We just tank the things then. We should have brought the pan flute. Pan flute really makes this next part easier. Should write that down. It's part of the guide. Part of the guide. It's interesting how the frost creates a light. Even though it's like freezing.
Now I just have to wait for Wilson to start pooping.
Life goals. Oh no. It's the bad part. We're gonna be taking a bit of a beating here. Sadly. Okay. Alright, oh, knock that over. Rip. Oh, come on. Dude, seriously. What the hell? Here we go. Dear, dear, dear. Stop. A note from me. Just stop it. We were doing so well. It's deer, dude. They're annoying. I think the reason it's taking so long is because my handbat is absolute crap. Because this seems to be taking a lot longer than it usually does. Rip. Oh, come on, stop. You gotta be kidding me. One thing I'm worried about is like freezing to death here. I'm taking like a few more hits than I would like, but I really want to kill him here before the next night. I don't want to have to deal with this when I'm Just running around with a bunch of lanterns, you know. There we go. Nice, okay. That was brutal, but hey, got it done. And now it's time for gifts. I'm just gonna pick them up as bundled supplies, I think. Will you be playing the Forge beta?
Yes.
Okay. Rickety said that you got the codes from Bethesda because they're just handing them out, or what?
Yeah. For every copy of the game they sold, they gave 3 friend codes to people who bought the game.
Ah, okay. You pre-ordered it then?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how the beta goes. I guess that's the way I would put it for the Forge, how the Forge beta goes. It's a bit conditional, but... It'd be nice if we dropped 5 Krampus sacks and some eyeballs. But, you know, don't I have the Deerclops eyeball? I only need 1, but I suppose for other players it would be beneficial to have some Deerclops or some eyebrows. Yeah, so I guess now it's on to the Dragonfly, which, believe it or not, I might take more damage from fighting that. I'm thinking, do I want to like make pierogies instead of using gears? Probably. That will slow down. Like it's almost spring already, which means Moose Goose after that. I haven't taken care of Dragonfly. The question is, do I think 4 gears is enough? And I really don't. Depending upon how much damage I take. But like, if the past is any indicator, I'm used to fighting Dragonfly with Wolfgang, and it goes a lot faster, but fighting her with WX can really drag out. He is not as good for quick boss fights as Wolfgang. Any stretch. But you can do cool things like use gears to restore health, sanity, and hunger, which in some ways also speeds other aspects of the game up, right?
Woody, take a dump already. I need to test if this works. Oh my word.
You set it up to be random?
Yes.
Oh.
And I'm getting really unlucky with the poops.
You need to have a... what do they call it? You need to program in a back door. So that way you can force them to poop on command. Okie doke. I only need 1 thermal stone now.
Okay, that worked, but it didn't work quite right, so I'm gonna have to do 0.3. I'm gonna make this a little bit more common.
What was one of your mod? Oh yeah, it was the children mod, aka the Golem mod. What was it? Doppelganger?
Clones?
It was clones, there we go. The thing that got annoying if you had multiple clones is that they would all be kind of talking at the same time, which made Wes an absolute godsend because he kept his mouth shut, you know. It was the one time I was actually thrilled to be Wes.
West babies are adorable.
Oh, you got a present. I'm really disappointed that they didn't include the, like, a pumpkin chest for Hallowed Nights. I can understand why they did it, though. And of course, that catcoon is beating up my Chester, which I cannot allow to stand. Catcoons are gonna have to die, I think. Or, I mean, Glommer. Can we move Glommer somewhere that isn't by a catcoon? Because I wanted him to continue producing whatever it is that Glommer produces. Glommer's goop. It sounds a bit conceited, I guess. Okay. If I want to make pierogies, what else do I need? Got the meat, got the veg.
I'm really happy. I feel like I'm getting better at coding because I'm actually able to start fixing a few things that, like, other programmers can't.
That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh. That moleworm is gonna steal my, I mean, you know he's gonna steal it, right? Can't leave it on the stones.
It works beautifully.
You need to say it's alive.
It's
Alive.
pooping.
Or that.
Now I just need to make it so it spawns behind him a little bit. If that's possible. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna try to do that. I'm happy with it the way it is. The poop looks like it's coming out of his nose, though.
That's fairly disgusting. Will I not open the bundles? Yeah, as soon as I get rid of all the moleworms and the catcoons, they'll come along and steal frickin' everything. It's unbelievable how much stuff around here wants to steal from me. Like, they're stealing all the Glommer's goop, too. Holy crap, it's annoying. This is why you never settle next to pigging. Okay. Fine. They'll probably steal that too, don't they? I have no idea how much stuff these guys steal. It seems that everything is on the table, though. What do I got here? 3 pierogies. Probably have to eat one of them right away because of my health. Oh, it hardly does anything. The downsides of being WX. When you actually have low health, you really have low health. There's no question about it. Okay. I'll open the presents now. Just have a bit of a... Get a bit of a fire going here. Set the mood. Hey! Oh my god! You got the crap a sack. What the hell?
Congratulations!
Sadly, all my other stuff is my other bag. Here we go. Alright. Krampus sack in the first season. I don't think that's... Oh man, has that ever happened to me before? I don't think it has. I've never been that lucky before. Oh, I don't even care what I got in the rest of them. Like, this makes up for it. Any other mediocre drops? Okay, so let's see. 1 life-giving amulet. Can't put that on the ground because mole worms steal that, don't they? Royal jelly, charcoal. For some reason my finder mod is not working correctly on these brute chests. Do you know why that might be?
No clue.
Because usually when you pick a resource up, it would highlight the chest that contains it, but that hasn't been happening lately. Maybe the mod is broken. I'm just gonna burn all the charcoal. I also got a lava egg. Yeah, there's really... Obviously, the Krampus sack was the highlight here, but... Like I said... Just that was enough. Wait, did I actually... Oh yeah, okay, we got the eyeball right there. Nice. I was worried I left it on the ground and then something like a cat stole it. Which would absolutely be the worst. It's the kind of thing that would happen because I'm just not used to cat coons running around stealing, like, everything. So I'm not on my guard for it. Or on guard? I don't know. Well, got a lot of storage now. Alright. So next things. I need a lot of stone for Dragonfly. Set up the wall over there. What else? Another progy maybe? Yeah, it's a bit better. I'm not gonna fight her right away. I just need to set some stuff up though. I probably should bring a little bit more food with me. Another progy would probably be wasted. And this would make meaties. Oh, what am I using good meat for? You got a bunch of bad meat here. Here we go. That's better. Oh, you left a lot of helms. Yeah, good point. I completely overlooked that. I might as well use those instead of my thulecite gear. Or, well, at least a thulecite helm. Speaking of which, let's get the beret back. There. So, wait. I also want to bring gold with me so I can make tools. Which chest had the gold in it? Here we go. Nice. So it's been a long time since I've used a Krampus sack. I'm gonna have to figure out again what is the optimal, and look at all these moose goose nests right here right next to base. At least I won't have to go very far to kill moose goose. Alright. Hopefully my new place for Glommer keeps Glommer safe. From the cat coons, because otherwise cat coons are gonna have to go. Sorry. Probably need to get some twigs here. Because I might be making tools. What IDE do you use to code in?
What do I use to code?
IDE?
What's an IDE?
Well, it stands for, I think, Integrated Development Environment.
It's Lua, so I just use Notepad++.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's not an IDE, like a full-fledged one, but it does do syntax highlighting, right? For LUA? Or Lua. And that's like the important thing. There's a random frog hopping around the desert that apparently somebody let out of a tumbleweed. A frog in the middle of winter. Like they say, that ain't easy being green. There was still a mod that I wanted to make. It was a really simple idea. And I've mentioned this before, it had to do with creating boss lists, you know, of items that you need to fight a certain boss, and you could just sort of like build a little billboard for it. It'd just be an easy way for me to remember it in game. So I wouldn't have to like refer to Trello or something until I memorize all this stuff. Which for me, you can like double the average time it takes somebody to remember something or memorize something. It's the way it seems anyway. Not many twigs. And I'm going to start freezing soon if I don't. Oh, here we go, torch. Honestly, with the Mactus cat, or the Tam, I might just end up. That was a fast burning feather. I might end up just using that instead of the thermal stone. And dealing with the fact that it cools off like twice the rate as a beefalo hat would.
Okay, what next? Add a listener, probably.
Say no to bee stingers. They are a scourge on the world. Have you seen anybody actually using spiky bushes for anything?
No.
Okay. Like, it kind of seemed like a decent idea for winter until you realize tumbleweeds are a thing. Because, like, normally twigs wouldn't grow during the winter, but... Hey. You got tumbleweeds. Okay, there's some hounds around here. No, come back. And it is spring. 20 glorious days of spring. Not so glorious though, because it's gonna rain like a frog's bottom. I should go back and make my umbrella. But I might need some hounds things. Things, he says. Yeah. Snow really disappeared fast. Huh? Do you have enough for a hammer? Here we go. Okay. It's hard to use Krampus sack and the Magiluminescence at the same time. What to do? Okay, that's a lot of hounds. And I have a very crappy handbat. Nope. It's gonna be a big note for me, Chief. Here we go. Okay, I can get them with 4 hits, apparently. I don't know what I did there. Nobody knows what I did there. Oh. Can't you just hate it when they just stand there and keep barking? You're like, oh, okay, I'm waiting. You're gonna attack me now? No? Okay, you're gonna keep barking? You're gonna attack me now?
That's
No.
when I get impatient and just run up and smack him.
Then they immediately attack.
Yep.
Doing it again, look at this. Mm. Well, yeah, we definitely don't need this many hound bounds over here. I'm hoping just like one will drop off there. Ruff, ruff. Wait, 5? 5 hits now? Is my handbat really that bad? I was 1 hit away from destroying it. I see. Oh, I seem to still be able to hit them with 1. I think it's a weird world in terms of Mac Tusks and tall birds. I agree, like there are hardly any tall birds this world, which is sad. They're like a great renewable source of meat, right? I suppose pigs are as well, but early game at least I prefer the guaranteed thing. With a tall bird, like I'll fight one. And here comes the rain. Hey, whoops.
Okay, let's see if this works. I think I made it so that you can catch diarrhea, but I'm not sure if I did it right, so I need to test it.
Now you actually have a purpose for the bucket of poop. You can catch your diarrhea in.
And I forgot comma and it crashed.
At least Don't Starve doesn't take as long to load up as Civ 4 did. Back when I was modding that, it would legit take like half a minute just to get past the loading screen. And here we go, taking damage from cold. I'm just gonna burn this. Hey, hey, hey! This is why we like the Krampus sack. I dropped it on top of a fire and it didn't burn. I can get behind that. Yeah. Bodie McBoatface. Who was it recently who said they were going to let the internet name something? I saw it on Twitter, I think. And the thing was, they were very like self-aware about the whole thing because they posted a picture of Bodie McBoatface. So they knew what they were getting into.
Never let the internet name anything for you.
Yeah. And by extension of that, 4chan. They didn't they get credit for like sending Pitbull to Alaska? Which is pretty incredible. Okay, time for Eyebrow. And it's a good thing we've got those lightning rods. Or is it? I'm WX. I want to get hit by lightning. Alright. Let's get that eyebrow going. Before I'm waterlogged. What else did I need to come back for? I don't think I needed to get anything else. Well, you know, at least the base was relatively close to the Tumbleweed Desert. Like, there might be some catcoons annoying me, but small potatoes. Oh. If it's actually going to start lightning, I might want to consider dropping the umbrella. Or taking it off at least. Alright. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have prefabbed some wall segments when I was over there. Pretty sure I haven't done that. I've got cut stone, but I also need... where is it? Wood wall. Right, they're not going to show it to me because it requires an alchemy engine. As far as the early access goes for Hamlet, will people who are in the beta get early access?
Yeah, they should.
Okay. I was just wondering because, you know, they technically could have had it where, sure, you'll get the game for free if you wait until it fully releases, but if you want into the early access, you need to buy it.
I doubt Clay would be that scummy.
Yeah. Suppose, yeah, for them. Maybe not. I still, like, how many people actually signed up for the beta?
I'm not sure, but I know a lot of people were upset because they're like, I didn't sign up because I thought only a limited number of people would be there, and I wanted to let somebody else have my spot.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, at the time, we didn't know that people were going to get it for free. I think it's a good thing that that wasn't the case, because otherwise a bunch of people would have just signed up to get it for free. This way, the people who actually are getting it for free are the ones who cared about it as a DLC and are excited for it. So I'm personally not adverse to the way things turned out. But then again, that's because I'm in on it. Nah, I would have bought it anyway. I got the Funkos. I went and bought them all. So I'll see what I end up doing with that. You know, those are the figurines, let's say, that people don't like. I was surprised at how polarized the reaction was. Like I said, either apparently you like them or you hate them.
And I hate them.
Wow. Hey, gear in a tumbleweed. I think that's like the third one I've got this game so far. Because when I was initially exploring the desert here, I think I found 2. Which is pretty good. Up to 6 gears again. Oh yeah, I should have also dropped some stuff back at base, like hound's teeth.
Wow, it gives me 1 string for the error. It's like, okay, that's all the information you get. Good luck.
Maybe you didn't turn verbose messaging on? Is there such a thing?
I don't understand what the problem is.
Hey, I'm all on your side. I want verbose messages. Not enough sites do them. I don't want Windows to say something happened frowny face whenever it crashes.
It's like there's something wrong on line 24. We're not gonna tell you what it is or why it's happening.
Yep.
Line 24 looks flawless though. Now if it was line 25, I'd understand.
Recently, this might be like a story nobody cares about. I was having trouble with Verizon as a carrier. They wouldn't let me access certain parts of an account, like even to pay a bill. And whenever I'd go to like the page to pay the bill, they would just give me like a generic answer, said due to recent account updates, like you're not going to be able to access this page. Check back in a couple of hours. It's been days, and I was still getting that exact same message. And it was like, this is the most unhelpful message ever, because then when I called them up about it, they said, oh, the reason that you can't access that page is because none of the lines on your account are actually set as the owner. So like, in terms of informing me of like a direction to take to resolve the problem, the error message was typically completely useless, so.
I figured out what was wrong. I accidentally put a closed parentheses when I didn't need to.
Classic coding.
Like everything looks perfect except for that one thing.
Yep.
I love coding though, because like it makes so much sense. You tell the computer, do this, and it does it.
It's pretty easy to get on board with.
And I can relate to the computer too. If someone gives me a command that doesn't make sense, I have a meltdown as well.
I wish I could just like find a reason to care about it. Like, that's my main problem with coding in general. Like, I need to have a reason to care about learning something, otherwise it just doesn't happen. And coding is one of those I really don't have a reason. So many spiders, what the hell? Where's the spider nest around here? I don't even see one. Hey, here I am, running away from spiders. Yes, I'm a professional. I run away from spiders. Okay, enough of this nonsense. I should probably also go out and get more mushroom, cactus. I think I have enough walls, so it's just the cactus now for the veg. And then, why would I put glamour goop on fire? Doesn't make any sense. It's emergency health. As a matter of fact, I should eat a Glamor's goop here. Completely forgot about it that I had it. And, I took a little bit of damage there from those hounds, so. Time to exchange some sanity for some health. Suppose what will happen is I'll start fighting Dragonfly, and then it'll start raining non-stop. Yeah, this is a terrible season to fight Dragonfly. I'll have to wait until like stops raining entirely. Ooh. Look at this, apparently the pigs are involved with Moose Goose here. Should I fight her now before the eggs? Because like I could do that. Yeah, let's... Do I not have any pigskin left? I don't. I put it all in the chest and haven't picked it back up since. Yeah, okay, we'll fight. Wait, where's Moosey? Did you despawn already? I suppose that's what will happen if I start fighting it. Oh, and that's two of them. I don't want to fight two at one time. Only one. Oh wow, there are like tons of Moose Goose eggs over here. Huh. Oh wow, that's like 4 of them. Okay, let's try this anyway. Should be fun. Yep, not so fun.
Diarrhea works. What else should I make? Oh yeah, I never made it so you can catch your beer burn.
That's what WX has?
Yeah.
It replaces diarrhea or something else?
I guess in a way it kind of is similar to diarrhea and that you're constantly losing something and picking something out because of it. But for WX, you're losing health and keeping out gears and losing your upgrades when you pick out a gear.
What the hell? How are there so many freaking Moose Gooses around here? It's incredible. I'm gonna be pissed if she flies away. Pick up the cane, WX. Okay. But this is not possible. I refuse. Where are all these? Oh, wow. Okay, there are mooselings now. Okay, that one flew away. Where are all these Moose Goose eggs at? I see, okay, there's one there. That one still hasn't hatched. Are these from over here? Okay, this one hatched, it looks like. Yeah, it's still quite a few. Oh well. Maybe I'll do this first instead of Dragonfly. Dragonfly will always be around, but I might be able to harvest a lot of Moose Geese here. Spoiled meat. I'm gonna eat this butter. Thank you very much. I don't think I'm gonna keep the Magiluminescence on me. I don't see myself using it as long as I have the, what is it? Krampusack. I'm gonna go ahead and build the wall for the dragonfly.
Should Geargrind be cured by eating honey?
I mean, there was once somebody who put a whole bunch of bananas in, what was it? It's like an axle gear case. So it's not unprecedented that you can use, let's say, organic matter to lubricate machines. You could use cave bananas, as a matter of fact.
Ooh, that would be a pain though to get your paws on.
Yes, it would.
How about bananas or honey?
And the bananas would just be more efficient. I mean, you'd think there should be some reward for getting a more difficult to acquire resource.
Or maybe... It sounds so weird to have WX's condition be cured by bananas.
Well, the idea is that you can use it as a lubricant more than anything else. I don't know how true it is. It was just a documentary that I was watching where some guys are trying to get trucks across Africa. I think it was like into Sudan or something. And they're having like, all kinds of troubles because the trucks that were bought were like old and run down and stuff. So they packed...
I'm gonna make that the cure, and if anyone complains, I'll think of something else.
But they packed the gear case, or like the drive axle gear case, with a whole bunch of bananas because it was leaking oil. Okay, I think this is the pond that we want the wall off. It's unfortunately a little bit close to dogs, so I'm probably gonna have to get these guys out of here. Bark, bark. Is this the last hound found? Oh, that's sad. I didn't want to destroy all of them, but I might have to now. Like, I kind of like having one, in case I need hounds on demand for whatever reason. But I can just see it getting constantly in the way here. I don't know, maybe I can wall off that one instead. Yeah, let's try that. That way I'm not so close and not going to feel compelled to destroy it. Because I'd be interrupted in the middle of a fight. So the trick here usually is to build the wall on the absolute edge of the pond. You do not want it anywhere near the middle, because then dragonfly is more likely to spawn the larvae on you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be enough, I think. I'm standing over here. think they'll get caught when coming from that pool. And this one definitely.
Getting tired, dang it.
What time did you get up at?
10:30.
Okay.
So, like 10 and a half hours ago.
Have you ever... What are they called? Narcolepsy, is it called? Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of it, I don't know what it is.
They're people who really, like, fall asleep really easily. And they're kind of, like, sleep a lot, I think. I should look this up just so I'm not spreading this information. Narcolepsy. It's a long-term neurological disorder that involves a decreased ability to regulate sleep-wake cycles. Symptoms include periods of excessive daytime sleepiness that usually last from seconds to minutes and may occur at any time. So it's a little bit more about like being able to just nod off, really, like, during hours that you wouldn't expect. But I know in the past, like you've mentioned, just being tired a lot, so I was wondering if you've experienced symptoms like that.
Yeah, definitely.
No one's ever mentioned it to you or asked about it?
No.
Well, that's probably nothing then. Oh, those mustlings are probably gonna eat all the berries. Yes, they are. Wait, what? They'll actually spin if you steal food from them? Are they spinning now because I killed the... Well, I think they're mad because I killed the moose goose. I just didn't, like, trigger them before. Oh. Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's try to whack this one. Oh. I got their attention now. Please don't set the base on fire, you little bastards. Come on, light me on fire instead. Instead of doing that. No, you bastards! That lightning rod got it instead. I wanted to get charged. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight them further away. Alrighty then. Is that the only light? Okay, I've got one other lantern here. Alright. Wish I had something else. That is a big void.
Yes, gear grind will be transmittable by clockwork features. Specifically mercenaries.
That's cool. What the hell? Oh. I'm just surprised that they didn't attack me earlier when I actually killed the moose goose, because I was around them a bit, and they just seemed to like do their usual thing. A moose goose. Okay, there's a batch. Oh, they hatched later, didn't they? No. So I thought there used to be 3 eggs. 1, 2. I could have sworn there used to be 3 eggs. I wonder if there's like something screwy going on with that. Here we go. Time to fight. Come, hither and thither. Come on. You can do it. Okay, I should probably be closer to the nest anyway. No, stop going after the babbies. What the hell? Why do you care about the babbies? You can care about them later. They're actually a threat. Yeah, this moose goose is acting a lot less predictably. Like, look at this. I hate it when they act like this because it usually means they're gonna fly away. It seems like.
My mom's just asked what I want for Christmas, and I'm like, well, $2,000 to build a new computer would be nice.
Have you ever received a Christmas present worth that much?
I think the most was a couple $100.
Oh. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying I doubt you would want to spend that much on me. But I'm still giving it a hint.
You can. Oh, you're thinking about that computer that Josh priced out?
Yeah.
Why did you set the budget at 2K? Just out of curiosity.
I might not be going back to college next year.
Working
I'm
instead?
not sure. Well, it's a long story that has to do with depression and people. Not one of my professors telling me I'll never be able to be a cop even though I'm getting great grades. And a lot of other stuff going on.
Oh.
So, you're getting a 97% and your professor says you're never going to be a cop in your intro to policing class?
It sounds like the beginning to Zootopia. Have you seen Zootopia?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you should totally see it. It's a Disney movie.
But yeah, you're too emotional. You're never gonna make it to the academy. And plus there's like 4 or 5 other things going on that I don't want to share.
Well, sometimes you need to be told that just to, I don't know, make a case for why you will be. It gives you that. I mean, usually that I would say that doesn't apply, but for some people it does, right? It gives you the motivation to prove that they're wrong.
It's not giving me motivation. It's doing.
Yeah, I think for most people you don't get motivation from it, but it's possible. You're interested in the more physical side of it, like actual on the beat stuff, or was this going to be more desk oriented? Like, didn't think you're fit for desk either. Oh, okay.
I really don't want to be anything behind a desk. I want to be out there.
But you're behind a desk all the time. Aren't you? Wait, what? What do you have against desks?
There's nothing against desks.
Oh yes, let's not fight on the forest turf. That is terrible at night. Hmm. And don't you spend like a lot of time indoors? Why do you think you would like to be outside? That's an interesting one. Like you've mentioned before, you don't necessarily like outside.
I want to be... I don't know. It's just everything about being a field cop sounds right. There's just the right amount of action, just the right amount of paperwork, just the right amount of justice without, like, everything feeling terrible.
Hmm.
I'm testing code at the same time, so I'm not wording properly, am I?
If you couldn't, like, if you had the option for behind the desk, you would not see. You'd see that as a failure. Like, let's say they said you were not fit for in field, but you are fit behind the desk. Would that be a concession you're willing to make, or would you just feel that is unacceptable?
The only position behind the desk that I find myself interested in is a what's it called? The people who respond to the calls.
Oh, that's gonna be brutal.
Yeah, and that takes
The dispatcher.
Just as much.
The
Yeah,
dispatcher, right?
that takes just as much, if not more, emotional stability.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you constantly are hearing pretty much your entire workday, like the problems with like bad problems with other people. I could see that making you very cynical. Like me, just so. One thing that is kind of sad. I wish I could find something to burn here. Any support position can make you a really cynical individual. And it's one of the reasons why support positions tend to have like really high turnover, especially lower paid positions. So, like to me, dispatcher sounds a bit like that, which makes me think it might take too much of a toll after a few months. But you know, hey, you don't know until you actually do it. So. That's just kind of what I've heard, though. You know. And I've never, like, actually worked in support, but I've volunteered for support, and I can tell you it makes you hate people.
Which I already did.
Oh, well, maybe that's... Wait. Who knows? Maybe that's for you, then. You might have, not the cold, but you know, the kind of mentality where it wouldn't bother you much about that kind of pain and suffering in the world.
I don't know, I'm a very sensitive person. When I say I hate people, I really just mean I hate mean people.
Okay. It's pretty understandable, I think.
Then again, I might deem someone as mean when they're not actually mean just because they said something wrong.
Interesting. What would you say the meanest I've ever been is?
What the heck? There's somebody.
When?
Sorry. Sorry, I was looking at something. I don't know if you want me to say that publicly.
Okay, fair enough. You could just DM it to me. No, but I'm like legitimately interested because sometimes the way I think I appear is not the way I appear to most people, so, you know, the way I present myself. So I would consider that to be like a character building exercise. And it matters when to hear it from somebody who you know isn't just saying it to try to, I don't know, bum you out, get you down, stuff like that. That's important.
I don't want to, like, bring up crap from the past, though.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm, like, totally chill. I mean, the maddest I got was today when Verizon was, they billed me a month in advance, basically for a month that I didn't actually use, and I was like, how do you not prorate your services? How is this possible? It's like full price for a month that you used a day for? Are you kidding me? It does not seem to be, yeah, but I think, I'm just in my mind, I think I have an idea of what that would be, so, hey, maybe it's better left unsaid. Who can say?
Yeah, I sent it to you if you want to look at it later after the stream.
Right, okay. Alright, so we have a frog rain. I should go over to the other moose goose, because frogs are killing moose goose. So what am I doing out here? Time to go back. I'm wasting a perfectly good frog rain here.
I need to add more diseases, but I never thought I'd say this. My creativity is running low.
I'll supercharge it with a lightning strike. Where's the other moose goose? Here we go. Hey there, little guy. Yes. Ignore me and focus on the frogs. Robots are friends, not food. As a matter of fact, you would not like to eat a robot. I'm like a synthetic life form instead of or not synthetic, silicon-based. Yeah, this is where I like things to go. Frogs killing moskies. It's the best. It's hard
What's
to.
a disease do you think that would be fun but wouldn't be like too close to home? Like I was jokingly gonna add diabetes, but I think that might have been a lot of people.
Ebola.
No. I was gonna add in a black plague, but I'm trying to think how it would work.
Hey, I mean, if you're looking for something not close to home, Ebola's stayed pretty far from our borders, so regardless of insensitivity towards other countries, I think it fits the bill. I'm just trying to think of like some, like it really limits when you say it can't be close to home. How close is this moose goose to me? I'm just like. But I mean, this is life right here, you know. Just you got moose goose farm going on. Frogs are even killing the babbies. Of course, if I don't pick up the frog legs, the babbies will eat them. Oh, another one's down. Oh. No. Ixnay. Ixnay. Do not hurt me. Frogos. You're supposed to be killing the moose goose, not me. Oh, are the frogs all done for? They're going after me instead.
Ooh, maybe fleas.
Fleas. Is that really considered a... you said this was a disease thing, right? Are those diseases?
Well, I mean, I've got hypothermia, and that isn't exactly a disease.
Fair enough.
And neither is rust.
Right.
This is more like ailments.
Nope. Yeah. How am I getting hit so much with this thing? Here. Now we're gonna fight for real. Let's see if any of my frog legs are left. Oh yeah, okay. They didn't eat them all. Because they're asleep. Did I just hear hounds? Yes, I did. Whiskers is down to 51%, but like I'll literally can't fight her right now. Because of the froggos. Not the frogs, the doggos. See, it rhymes, so that's why I get them confused. Froggos versus doggos. On second thought, let's try this out then. Try fighting both of them at the same time. What could possibly go wrong?
Maybe fleas could have a small chance of beating the black plague and are highly contagious, and or maybe should the black plague be separate and be highly contagious, but also very rare. Unless you're near a player who has it.
So, what exactly would be special about the Black Plague? Like, mostly when I think about Black Plague, I think about the fact that it was kind of spread so easily without a real cure at all. So would it spread to other players or other mobs?
Yeah, it would spread to players that are nearby.
Oh, okay.
Possibly mobs that are nearby, I don't know.
Yeah, having to program that for mobs as well could be a bit much, huh?
Probably just players.
Uh-oh, water levels rising.
I was gonna make something like West Nile virus that you get from mosquitoes, but someone else said that would be a bad idea to offend people because it's such a huge problem. And yet they think rabies is completely fine.
Seems like it, yeah. Don't hear anybody talking that much about rabies. Yeah, so you're sort of saying too close to home, it's basically any hot button issue or medical issue. Come on, we're almost dead. I just want to kill her here. I don't care how much damage I have to take. Okay, there we go. Yep. We insane again.
Dang it, now I'm really excited I have to be right back. I just realized that sounded really weird saying that right after the other thing.
With the other
Two
thing?
completely different things. I'm really excited, but also I have to be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking. Excited about rabies. Frog legs for days? Yeah, how many do I have? 40, okay. That's pretty good. Can definitely make a lot of pierogies out of this. Yep. And also, I'm almost maxed out on my health, which is really cool. Just like getting hit by the lightning completely heals you at the cost of sanity. Like there's more to it than just going fast. So I was pretty low. I was on like 75 health. And I got hit a couple of times and voila. All is right with the world. Okay, so in terms of getting us some more pierogies here, what do I want to do? What exactly turned into rot there? I'm not sure. try to get rid of some of this water here. I really should turn a lot of this stuff into pierogies and the like. At least eggs, yeah. Probably 20 eggs out of the frog legs. Hey, do mole-worms pick up eggs? Catcoons probably do, though. This works, right?
Okay, I'm back. And here's my idea. So,
Alright.
Players with the monster tag, cough, Weber, cough, when around a creature with the flea bitten tag, including another Weber, has a high chance of catching fleas.
Great. Now Weber will be even more outcast.
Well, Weber doesn't get as many diseases as a normal player.
Oh, okay.
But if a normal player is near a Weber who is flea bitten, they have a high chance of instead catching the Black Plague.
Because fleas and Black Plague go hand in hand?
Yeah, the fleas are what caused it.
Keep forgetting this recipe. I mean, it makes sense from that perspective. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Forgot to include the required veg, and hence I ended up with meatballs. Oops, Seth.
And the Black Plague effects won't show up right away.
Is
but
it?
once they...
How do you go about curing this? Do you have like a limited amount of time before it kills you off?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm thinking about, before I even add in the cleanliness component, to add in soap to get rid of fleas on the Black Plague.
So if you use soap, do you have to use it regularly, or if you just suspect yourself of developing plague?
When you use soap, it will get rid of fleas and protect you from getting the plague.
Okay. Seven pierogies. I'm hoping that once this rain is over with, I will just rush over there to Dragonfly and take her out. Like, I'll have a ton of pierogies to do it, so everything will be cool. Oh great, more frogs again? Yep. More of the froggos.
Make sure to wash your pet Weber or you might get the Black Plague.
Wait, an enslaving Weber is just a pet to you now? Circuit incomplete, no charge received, okay. Are all the moose geese gone then? Am I not gonna... Yeah, looks like... Around here anyway, they're all gone. They're beating up the pigs though. I think I'll go down to the caves then. Since you like coding, did you enjoy mathematics?
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, like I might actually be kind of the opposite, or I might appreciate different things. Like, I care less for very specific. Like, the specifics don't matter as much to me as... How would I describe it? It's more like an overarching thing. Like the big picture, I don't want to have to worry about whether it's a 2 or a 4. I want to worry about the problem that it solves. And so I think for me, or maybe it's just because I'm not good at memorizing numbers. Like if somebody asked me what the health of Dragonfly was, I couldn't tell you. I just know like roughly what I need to carry to kill it. And like for me that's good enough. But there are some people who actually remember things like the exact health of it. Is it like 22,500? But for me it feels the same way with math. Is that there are people who care a lot about like what the health of Dragonfly would be. Okay, France, have a good one. Hopefully tomorrow you have a better connection. You'll be able to participate. Hey, we've got somebody... Now, I know that's not Mandarin. Is that like from Singapore? It looks similar. Is it Korean? Anyway, shout out to the person using the language I can't speak or even read. It's a different alphabet entirely. Alright. It would be kind of nice at this point if we didn't get any more rain. I'm ready to fight Dragonfly, but there's like so much rain happening right now. I think the frogs are done though, so that's positive. Oh yes, and then I also probably should stop being insane. That's gonna make fighting Dragonfly difficult if I'm insane the whole time. Oh yeah.
Ooh, this is gonna be wonderful. Fleas will still be a slight problem for Weber because every once in a while he'll stop what he's doing and go, "I'm itchy."
And you could even play that existing scratch animation.
There's an existing scratch animation?
Yeah, when characters are idle, they kind of do the scratch thing.
Oh, I'm making him do bone saw.
Ooh, okay.
Is that too dark?
Nah, I mean, I'm just wondering what will happen to people who don't own... Wait. Does everybody own Bonesaw by default? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. I was, like, wondering what would happen if people didn't have that emote, but, yeah. Well, that works.
It looks like he's scratching himself, so...
Yeah, yeah. Kind of, same motion. Here, we're gonna become not insane. Using cactus.
Okay, time to start drawing, because I need to make soap. Heck, I might as well make...
Is it
I'm
going
not
to...
gonna make the... I'm not gonna make the full filth component, but I am gonna make it so Soap helps you resist disease temporarily.
Are there going to be different colored soaps?
Made by different things that have different effects. Once I get the disease component up and running, yes. Because there will also be an acne disease that when you use soap made from bee stingers, it gets rid of the acne.
Wait, what's magical about bee stingers?
Because usually you use something rough to get off acne.
Oh, okay.
And, what? It'll take a little bit of help to use the bee stinger soap, but it'll make it much easier to be in a group, because if you're in a group with acne, other players will just stop what they're doing and use the disgusted automatically. Is that mean of me?
I mean, it's really no worse than making fun of any other, like, health condition, is it?
I mean, I'm not necessarily making fun of, I'm just trying to find a fun way to implement it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a line to walk, I suppose. The difference between trivializing the struggles of others versus, I don't know, just making it a useful mechanic. Now, I was thinking, though, at least we have another use for bee stingers. Can't be against that. Here we go. No longer insane. At long last. Alright, I'm gonna grab the rest of these battle helms here. It would be really nice if it stopped raining about now. I'm hoping... Oh, here. Maybe now is the time to actually build the rainometer. I get to show off my new skin and also get a useless forecast that probably won't mean anything. 2 ropes, 2 gold, 2 boards. Okay, that should be easy enough. Do we not have any boards left? I don't think... Oh, here we go. Whew. There we go. Nice. So here we go. New magnificent rainometer. Nobody will ever use this at any other time, so you might as well build it here. There you go. Oh, it's definitely rainy. Gee, you don't say. It's currently raining out. I would have never guessed it. Make bundling wrap? I haven't killed the bee queen yet. Oh wait, did I get No, I didn't get the recipe for it, did I? What did I get? I got something like bundling wrap, I think, in the cramp. Oh yeah, I got the paper for it. But I don't have the recipe, so I can't make it. Alright, it seems like the rain is calming down here a bit. I just need to grab my pierogies, my pan flute, and then we should be good to go.
What are you gonna fight?
Dragonfly.
Oh, right, they're...
It's halfway through spring, so... Providing it doesn't just randomly start raining again, I should be good for it.
How does one draw a bar of soap? This is difficult. It looks like a bathtub.
Do what I do. Just search for an image on Google and then trace it. Done. But then again, I suppose that's not what an honest artist would do, huh? Or a self-respecting artist. I wasn't quite ready to fight you there, Dragonfly. Just give me a few more seconds here to prepare.
I'll make little bubbles around it.
Have you ever not made your own art and like gone with like just clip art or something?
No.
Is that bad to use clip art?
I mean, Not necessarily that it doesn't look good.
Hmm.
And depending on the clip art, it could be copyrighted.
True. Have you ever made like any of your drawings public domain or anything? Or what do they call that? Creative Commons license?
No.
Like you can sell it on Adobe stock or something. I mean, obviously there was a vetting process, but hey. Something you can do with your art. Okay, I'm gonna use both the battle helms here and the Thulecite suits. So that way it lasts long. Wait. Did I just hear hounds? No, I don't think so. Alright. A bit more organized here, I think.
Soap will be made out of butter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I suppose. Don't they usually make it out of like a lye? What is lye made out of? Animal fat? Close enough, I suppose. Alright. Oh, crap. Hambat. Damn it. Forgot the hambat? Yeah, I forgot the freaking hambat. Okay. Hey, then. I really want a new hambat going into this, so yeah. I'm just gonna make it take longer. You always forget something. And this is why I want to make that sign mod, or the billboard mod. It'd be like 2 sticks, and you can throw up a sign that gives you a list of stuff you need to remember before you go off to try to kill a dragonfly. Just that little thing to jog your memory, because I'm terrible at remembering lists of stuff. And I shouldn't have to. We have machines to do this. We just need to figure out how to make them work. This is probably for the best anyway. I'll skip the first night. Start at daybreak tomorrow. Sometimes I don't understand Pedro's suggestions, and sometimes I do. Like the lightning rod I get, but it seems to me he suggested other things that just didn't make sense for the situation I was in. So it kind of makes me wonder.
Whose suggestions?
I think it's Jowl. I call them Pedro because I can pronounce that. Somebody in the stream chat. It would be on YouTube, so yeah, I don't know if you're just if you look at Twitch, you're probably not going to see it because it's on YouTube. Because I stream to all the things. As someone once asked me.
Beautiful. The soap looks beautiful. Anyone who says otherwise will get a punch in the nose.
It sounds like the soap's beautiful. What can I say? Alright, let me need that locking game. There we go.
ground. Get rid of that. Change the page size of 64 by 64. And that would be super new.
I'm not sure how I got hit there. That was so close. Alright, let's see if I can actually get away with this here. Yeah, okay, good. They can go to the center. Excellent. My dastardly plan is working. Down to 71%. Wait, do I not? Oh, I don't have any gold or flint. I wish she would enrage instead of just continuing to spawn larvae. It's taking longer this way. When she enrages, she doesn't start another cycle, which means like each cycle she starts takes longer than the last because she has to spawn one more larvae. Which means if she's not enraging, it means she's just gonna be taking longer with each cycle here. And as you can see, I'm not doing anything while I'm waiting for that. Oh, we're getting hot. Let's step away from the fire here for a second. What the hell's going on with this game? Like it just freezes there. Yep, almost down to 50%. Yeah, it's noticeable how much longer this takes with WX compared to Wolfgang. It's the reason I will always love Wolfgang for fighting bosses. They're actually tolerable with him. Maybe I should have actually focused on enraging her. Like, there was another strategy I can use here. It probably wouldn't take as long. It's just it requires a little bit. Like, I have to be speedy. I probably would have to use the Magiluminescence. Because just a walking cane usually isn't enough. I don't know. Yeah. Wow, why am I getting hit? Okay, there we go. Nope, I got hit again. Yeah, what? I don't... Why am I getting hit so much? Yeah, this is bad. She's not enraging at all, which means she's just continuing to take longer and longer each time. How many present can you get per day? Are you talking about the drops on Twitch, or are you talking about in-game? I don't think there's a limit to like it per day, it's just per week. You're limited to 4 per week. You play the game for like 16 hours straight or something. You should get like all of them right away. If you're talking about the Twitch drops, that's a little bit different. As long as you just keep watching, you should get them all back to back. And then that's it. As you can see, she's taking a long time here. I'm only down to 48%. Like, why didn't... Okay. Maybe this will do it. No, not the rain. Hate the rain, dude. Yeah, she didn't enrage again, which, in my opinion, sucks. I really wish she would enrage. It would save me so much time. Like, this is just a hash fest at this point. She's just spending most of her time spawning larvae. Down to 40%, and she's just going to continue getting longer and longer. I might rethink this with WX. In the future, I might use the other tactic where you basically have to blow through an entire pan flute, but holy crap, it saves so much time if you pull it off. Because like this just takes forever. Wait, do I not have? Oh yeah, there we go. Foodless light suit, pretty important. Don't leave home without it. And, you know, by the time she gets back here, most of the larvae have despawned anyway. Yeah, getting hit again. I don't understand why it freezes there. Like, there's this huge freeze. Fine, whatever. You just tank it then. Oh, right. Finally enraged. And of course I messed it up. Come on. Jesus. Terrible. Oh yes, do that instead. That was just a disaster. I am very embarrassed by that. It's just flat up awful. As you can see here, though, I'm actually getting in some good damage after she enrages. Down to 20%. Making decent time if she does that. I wish she'd just come over here and fight me.
Well, I'ma go. Good night. Good luck with your dragonfly fight.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Ah, crap. Why can't I tab out of my new doesn't?
Big massive spike again. Not sure why. Like, my CPU isn't maxed out or anything. So I'm not sure why I just get these massive lag spikes. I'm playing on my own computer. Yeah, the CPU is fine. It's like 44%. Oh, she's almost dead. A couple more times of this, it should be done. Hey, better day 46 than day never. Too bad it's raining, though. It's a little bit annoying. This is the problem with fighting her during the spring. You never really get a break from the rain for more than a day. Oh boy. Just wait for it. There we go. Q-roll. Here we go, and this should be just about it. Face tank to the last, and done. Wunderbar. Yeah. Lots of goodies. Got the dragonfly out of the way. Let's swap that out. Scale, or scaled furnace. Okay, so we've got blues and yellow, blues and red gems left. Place the torch. And what else? 8 rocks. Oh, I also need to bring my lanterns along with me, so got this. I'll grab that one. Alright, pretty good. Could have been better. There's the one part that I really disliked in that fight is where I messed up hitting the pan flute. Instead of hitting the pan flute, I ended up eating a pierogi instead. And I just got trashed for that mistake. It was shameful. Should not have happened. Yeah, but there you go. I think that's gonna do it for me for tonight when I get back here to the base. I'll just be logging off. Or maybe I'll just put these gems away first. Depends where I want to put them. It's probably a decent place. Yeah, there's the wax paper, but I can't do anything with it. I should also make a scaled furnace. Oh. It's very disorganized. That meat's about to go bad. Okay. I'm just gonna call that a night. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the progress made. I managed to kill deer claps, closs, dragonfly, bunch of moose gooses. Overall, it was a pretty good day. Much better than last night. Last night felt like kind of a failure because I was behind, And I also got the Mac Tusk and the Tam. So for the cane and the Tam O'Shanter. So pretty much got everything done that I wanted. So I'm really happy. Ending this on a what I think is a really positive note. So thanks everyone for watching, and hope you have a good night. See ya.